Hi, my name is Lara, and welcome to this book unboxing. So, just a little bit update. It's really, really hot. So, I look like a mess. Like, it's even hot inside. So, outside, I went like on few minutes, and it's like I was in sauna. So, yeah, this is my conditioning. And if you remember, I already filmed a few book hauls, and I promise that I'm going on book buying ban for like a while I won't read at least like a portion of all books I bought. Or I technically didn't rate it because I ordered these before the start of the book buying ban. It's just that it took so long to came. There was some point like they cancel orders reinstated. So I haven't seen it. I ordered it quite long ago, so I'm a bit not sure what's there. Like I remember which book I thought about buying, but I add something to the cart, removed it from the cart, put it again, so I'm not fully sure what's there. I know only about one book because I received confirmation into a website there was like some minor damage. So they ask, will I accept that one or do I want a new one? Also, it was like super tight. Also, we'll see it's harder than I thought. Uh, so yeah, oh, it's okay. By the way, I love that it's like almost fully paper, and they have this thank you printed inside. Oh, I already moved some. Okay, so two books fall from it. The first one is The Haunting Murders by Seishi Yakomizo. Yeah, so it's basically some sort of detective thriller, a bit Agatha Christie style, from what I read and heard. However, it's like Japanese author, and I was really interested in them for the longest time. Although I haven't heard anyone talk about them, because if you watch any Japanese detectives or read manga in the genre, they're really into that Agatha Christie style. Like only five people could have done it. Like which one of those, and there are some elaborate plots, like not realistic in real life, but really interesting and nonetheless quite short. Like I hope it's enough, and like not the tiniest uh, font. Like I hope it was enough to like tell the story, and it's supposed to be a series similar to like Poirot or someone else. And as we know, only three are translated to English. So yeah, by the way, look really cool. There is more photo of the next one in a Gami course or something like that. So yeah, really excited about this one because I really love Agatha Christie. She has amazing style, and the style of stories themselves what I enjoy because there is engaging moment, but at the same time, usually I can't put it down, so it's like not super addictive. But yeah, really interesting. And then uh, the picture of Dorin Grey. Uh, I, as almost everyone, had to already be in high school or like mid school. I think in high school. However, at that time, I'm not sure. I either started reading and wasn't able to finish, or we had like really a little time, and I once heard like a lot of amazing stuff, and I wanted to go really deep with that one. And like while I enjoy what was going on like literature classes, analyzing civil and so on, um, I didn't enjoy the most the way it was done in school in terms of uh, first of all, a lot of those are just thoughts, like they're not confirmed. Our author didn't say that. no one ever mentioned any like gay stuff about author or that one. But also like sometimes a teacher would be like obviously wrong. Like I remember we read Faustus. I don't remember full name, but I sure you heard about it. And like she stated like wrong item. There was like what temptation the main character falls for, and the list was like super weird. There were some she fall for, some he didn't. I wouldn't even count as temptation. So basically, it was weird. But to conclude, I never actually read it. I'm sure I will love it. I actually super interested in it, but I never really read it because I wanted to be able like to nurse in it and not to have to worry about anything else or not to stay really late to read it. So yeah, I never actually read, and also like most of the designs uh, were kind of ugly, at least for those that were available for me. But a lot of those, maybe not ugly, but like meh. Like this one, I'm maybe not super excited, but at least it has some sort of vibe. Actually, it's really interesting. At least for me, it's interesting because um, I can enjoy a book or not enjoy it. Depends on what, like what atmosphere is created, how I imagine the things. And for example, if it's like really gray, for example, paper, or it's like really cartoonish cover, it's really hard for me to imagine it in proper way. Everything I imagine is kind of same. It's kind of the problem I had with Jane Austen novels because I imagine them to be like just tough and boring, and that's how I'm imagine it. But after of course seeing like screenshots and snippets of last Emma movie, it was so bright, and that's how. By the way, it was too long explanation, but Oscar Wilde in more or less classical style of governance. So yes. And now actually on pattern and not everything falling to the ground. Okay, the next one is also Japanese detective mystery, something like that. Actually, I know almost nothing about this one. Only that it was like when I googled Japanese literature or something like that, it was in the same like list as another detective. So that's also like really pretty. And it's because the Japanese mystery and thriller, I also expect it to be a little bit like Agatha Christie. Okay, and this one, which I knew would come, there's supposed to be some sort of problem. I think they meant that I'm not sure how it thinks that it's not even, but I think it's supposed to be this way because it's like uh, it would be really weird if not, and there is a tiny bit much on here. But by the way, how pretty it is. So yeah, Penguin Classics have like series of I don't know like 10, 20, 20 different novels about made in this style. So it's like orange, but with added uh, sketches and I love it. I had this moment when I need all of them, but then like I do not care about most of the books. I'm not interested in reading. So how I learned about this one, the like club. Uh, Jack Edwards, who is, I hope I said his name right. He's a booktuber on YouTube, and he had a video like Lisa Simpson reading and how child appropriate it is, and she was since she wasn't even reading the book, she was on a meeting with the author of the book, and he like hasn't even read it, but he googled what it's about, and like I was really intrigued because it's supposed to be something like mahjong game, and it's structured in a similar way, and it's supposed to be, I think, about Asian American immigrants were there are no like they have like I think these are all novels that are in this format. You probably can see. But yeah, I think it was like Asian mahjong instruction similar styles, and it has actually pretty high rating on Goodreads. Although I have never heard about it before, like not once, just search. Okay, next one. Okay. Also, I have no idea what this book about. I so it is the film list of Japanese literature recommended as to other, but also it was highly recommended by Jack Edwards in one of his like last uh, arc of his reading, because like usually like each year authors have like their favorite books and then there is more amazing books and some are a little bit phased out. So like in quite a few last videos he talked about this. I'm a bit concerned because he described it as weird, uh, a twist, things like that, and I'm not always sure what people mean because it's similar description as Bunny described. It's another novel uh, with like dark academia, but also like it was so weird. I can't even say like did I enjoy it? Like first was the plot. Like I wasn't the biggest fan of that one, so let's see. And it's like I guess in the same series and same author as Convenience Woman, Convenience Store Woman, which I also bought and have. This one is also small but slightly bigger than some other Japanese novels. Okay, and the last book is uh, Haruki Murakami Norwegian Wood, like this really pretty edition. Um, I don't know if I have an option to have. I don't want to have like all editions of a book, but if I and actually like if I could somehow know that I really like books before reading them, I would buy only books that I want to read. But also like I want to have them in some pretty um, edition, pretty cover, pretty everything. But yeah, basically aesthetics of the books also. Um, some great reviews about this one, some notes about how the women described by author are really like male gaze, like that like chauvinist. Um, but yeah, I know Harry Styles is fan of it, but like this the Harry Styles with that weird, like a fan of Bukowski, was also problematic author. Um, but yeah, and the last one. I also never heard about it before finding it on in the store that delivers to where I live. But it's Oscar was the uncensored picture of Dorin Grey. That's also part of the reason why I bought the picture of Dorin Grey because first I wanted to read that one and then this one. Basically, apparently, when Oscar was first submitted manuscript, it was like super explicit for that time. So I'm not sure how it's explicit in modern uh, era. And like his editor convinced him to edit a lot of details, but like apparently his manuscript was saved somewhere. Also, like there is general introduction, textual interest, and it's yeah. So basically, this is a book, and this is some annexes and introduction. So we'll see. um, but yeah, and that's all, I guess. There's also I'm not sure what is it. Basically, you can make birds. Um, origami. Yeah, origami. I'm not sure. I don't really teach I have no idea. Like, is it some occasion? Does it put all the time? Is it that? And that. Food books in order. Yes, they delivered everything. So yeah, it was like a small unboxing. I don't think there will be any new ones anytime soon. I estimate at least a month. I will try it maybe till the end of the summer. I like might buy like one or two books if I'm participating in some sort of challenge and I'm really sure I would enjoy the book and it will be available like without any problems nearby. But otherwise, I will be after submitting my masters. It's like tomorrow is the deadline for submission itself, and on 8th of July I will defend it. I hope it will go well, but I also have like really big project for work after that. So I'm not sure like will I be able to read all of it. But yeah, I will definitely be reading more because at least part of my stress will go away. And I hope there will be more book reviews, and I also try to create something like reading these YouTuber favorite books or reading like Japanese literature, like these week 5 books or something like that, reading classics or um, I have on my plan reading like highest rated books and lowest rated book, but like lowest rated book is uh, Beautiful World Where Are You? And I'm not sure maybe it's supposed to go in some. I have plans, and also I hope I will, after I have a little bit more time, will be able to figure out how to edit videos more, so I will be able to do some vlogs. But yes, thank you for watching. Thank you for staying. I hope you enjoyed. Let me show you all this video at once. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I will enjoy it because I hate when books disappoint me. They're not cheap. But yeah, that's all. Thank you for staying and bye.